We're back. 21 minutes of sports, and we're going to talk today about
Do
the
you want some
most.
juice?
No, I don't need juice, Wanda. We're going to talk about the all-time most
You said I
overrated
could go first.
and underrated NBA players of all time.
I can't go first.
And Wanda, you know what? I'm going to let you go first. What you got to talk about? Come
Okay.
on.
Well, I've been putting together some notes this week,
Yeah.
but actually, I was just outside watering those special plants that we got, and so I started thinking about something. And it's not in my notes, so I'm just going to use it as my turn. I'm just going to say it. Are you thirsty?
No, I'm just smelling. Go ahead, Wanda.
Okay. Now, if somebody unfollows you on Instagram, I'm serious. Okay, so you know how you can follow people or they can follow you both or either way. Now, if somebody unfollows you. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you that thirsty? I'll go make you a drink.
I'm fine. Go ahead,
Okay.
Wanda.
If somebody unfollows you, what are you going to do in return? Are you going to unfollow them? I don't. I'm going to be. What is wrong with you? I'm going to be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? And and it's just like that saying, you got to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. What do you think, Stuart? Would you follow or unfollow them if they unfollowed you first? I think you got to keep your enemies close. What do you think?
I just.
That's not. I didn't even need to write that down. That's just all up here.
Well, that's a lot to contend with. Okay, well, honestly, as far as social media goes, if I really want to follow somebody, I don't care if they unfollow me or not. It was my decision. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stay with it. You know?
So even that they decide they don't like you, you still gonna like them back.
That's fine. Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to my decision. Okay.
Okay.
On other news, okay, so we're talking about the.
We actually agreed on it then.
Yes.
That's probably going to be the only thing, Dave.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's all right.
Go ahead.
So looking at all the greatest NBA players of all time, I'm grading them actually of what the media has thought of them to
Can you just
them
let me
being
know when it's
too.
my turn?
I
please,
will.
sweetie?
I will. Them being overrated or underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they're not good, not that they're
Are they bad?
better than anybody else. It's to the standard of where we as a society or as the media has put them.
Do you think they're better than other people?
No, I don't.
Sometimes you lie that way.
You're frustrating me again.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Steve Nash, starting off, yes, he played for the Dallas Mavericks and then the
You're not very
Phoenix Suns.
God,
God, what are you playing?
It won't go down.
Okay, well, put it down. I would say this, yes, he is number 2 to John Stockton in assist. He passed Magic Johnson, but he is no Magic Johnson. He was back-to-back MVP award winner. But one thing about Steve Nash, they're putting him on that Stockton Magic level sometimes when they have conversations. I think he is very much overrated.
Mm-hmm.
I think that.
Why don't you like him?
Well, because he was sloppy. He ran the floor.
He ate sloppy joes?
No, he was just a sloppy. He had a lot of turnovers. His strength was running the floor, outrunning somebody in full court, and wearing them down. But a lot of times he thought with his Harlem Globetrotter type addicts.
Well,
he turned the ball over too many times.
I guess you should never stop believing. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Second one, and I know everybody's going to disagree with me on this. Allen Iverson. That's right. Oh, yes, the great one. The one that shot the ball 100 times a game. Yes, the one that carried a very average team, sometimes a poor team on his own, and I give him that. But they're putting him on that Magic Stockton level. Well, I'm sorry, but what was his lifetime percent? I think it was 42. If you look it up, I believe he had a 42% field goal percent. lifetime, and to me, that's not a great player. I mean, LeBron and Bird was 49-50. That's not great.
I'm going to go ahead and open my
Those are my
briefcase.
two biggest overrated players was Steve Nash
Mhm.
and Allen Iverson. All right, what do you got,
Oh
one?
my God, I have so much today. I just don't know where to begin. I'll start with something small.
Okay,
So I'm kind of irritated today. I'm not going to be too talkative today.
okay.
There's been somebody that's been around me. They just get on my nerves. Um, and actually, Wanda's quote of the day: "Stop caring what other people think. You got to do what you got to do." There, that's something for you. You can have my juice.
I like your juice.
I know you do. You can have it. Okay, I got something else for you. Oh, because from the first show you wasn't interested in my two first names games. The
Okay.
two first name games.
First names. Okay, two first names, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay,
So I have a
athletes
list.
with two first names. Okay.
And the reason why I like them,
Well, because they sound redneck. But go ahead.
I don't know what teams they play on. I wasn't writing all that down. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, Andrew Luck.
That's
I don't
not
know what team he
okay.
just got drafted.
He didn't just get drafted, sweetheart.
How old
he's
is
been
he?
injured and he plays for the Colts.
Ooh,
But
what
sweetheart,
happened to him?
but Andrew Luck, that's not two first names.
No, I like it. But if they changed his first name to Good, that would have been a really awesome name.
Good luck.
You know?
Well, he
Okay.
hasn't had much good luck. Not with injuries. He's never playing.
I'm just saying the name.
Yes, I
You know,
understand,
okay.
Wanda.
Anyways, I'm moving along with my list because it is my turn. Duke Dawson makes me think of Dawson's Creek. I mean, it was an alright show. You know, but I like that name.
I like Duke Dawson.
Let me get to
Go
the
ahead.
list, please. I'm serious about this too. Deshaun Elliott.
Yeah.
E.T. Elliott. Wasn't that little boy with him on the bicycle?
Oh, you're really stretching now.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, Elliot was on the bicycle and he had
Okay.
but go ahead.
You don't have to make comment, just yes or no. Cedric Wilson. Wilson
Yeah.
was the name of Tom Hanks' volleyball in that movie Castaway. What? These are facts.
What is going on? Go
These
ahead,
are all
Wanda.
facts.
Go ahead, Wanda.
Oh, you want some more of it?
Because I'm going to fix it to tell y'all some of my most underrated NBA players.
Oh,
Go
God.
ahead, Wanda.
I don't know. I think I might. I need
You
a
want me
minute.
to do that? Okay. You want me to go, please?
Yeah, I need a minute.
Okay. Underrated, big time. Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade. Everybody says,
there is
hold
one
on,
other.
please.
Okay. Fake sugar will kill you. Go ahead.
Fake sugar will kill you. All right. Well, you know what? Speaking of fake sugar, the media has been really fake toward Dwayne Wade, saying, oh, he's a good player. He's one of the probably best players we'll ever see, but he's not great.
Did you go to the
Well,
game
you know what? Yes, I did.
God.
Okay. Dwayne Wade, to me, is underrated. He had the greatest finals of all time. 2006 against Dallas. That was a great Dallas team with Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash. To me, Dwayne Wade had, I think, 3 games with 40 points, a run of 3 games with 40 points, and one with around 37 or 38.
How do you remember all
with
this
those
stuff?
4? Because I remember stats.
But yet, when I tell you to get the clothes out of the dryer and it beeps and makes a noise, you don't remember.
Sometimes I forget.
Okay.
Sometimes.
But you can remember what preschool, what's his name?
No, not in preschool. But Dwayne Wade, even Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant,
That's
Larry
2 first
Bird,
names.
Magic Johnson,
2 first names.
LeBron has never had a finals like that finals. That was a moment there to where this man, Dwayne Wade, carried a team on his back. A lot of players, even the greatest, have not been able to do that in a finals. And let me tell you something. This man has been consistent his whole career. Great three-point shooter, great passer, give and go, can take it down the lane. He's done it all through his career. Down the lane, Wanda. Anyway, Dwayne Wade is one of my all-time most underrated players. You got
Do
something,
you,
Wanda?
yeah. Yep, you can say that. You like my poster? I thought we'd
Yes.
change it up today.
Yeah, we did. You did.
I
Not
like it.
me.
Okay. So, anyways, I was actually reading the other day. And it gave me a headache, but I did get through one article in the Time magazine. If you stop distracting me, this was just a few months ago in February.
Time should pay you for all the time that you're giving them.
Well, I just read short stuff, but this is something serious, so I'm not playing about this.
Okay.
It's talking about poverty in America.
Okay.
And, like, you know, on the biggest day is that the industrial average jumped 25,000 points.
Right.
Okay. That same day, this dude, Aaron Maben.
Probably 2,500 points we are, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's what, 25,000. Was above 25,000 points.
Okay. Yeah.
I underlined it and everything. Okay,
Okay.
so anyways, do you know that he's an elementary school teacher now?
Okay.
Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Aaron Maben?
No, but enlighten us.
But anyway, so he teaches at this very, very poor school.
Okay.
And they have to bring in space heaters and everything, and it was cold in the classroom. You know, and why all these people go around celebrating because they made so much money that day, they don't think about anybody else, which got me to thinking. And that's probably what most people that have a lot of money are assholes. Now, I understand there's two different types. If you actually earned it, you invented something, you created something out of nothing, then you deserve to have it. And those are the nice people. But then you got the rich assholes, just because you're born into a wealthy family. I'm not going to go down a list of names, but you people know. Okay?
So, tell us,
It might
Wanda.
start with a K too, but I'm not going to say the
Kardashian.
name. I'm not going to say the name. I'm just saying. So it's
Shit.
different if you make it or you're born into it.
Right.
What do you think?
I think people appreciate it more if they've really earned it and not had it
Right.
dropped in their lap.
That's
okay?
what I thought too. But you know what? If you're going to earn it, okay, on the other end, if you're going to do it,
Mhm.
you have to not care. If you want to be successful at things, and most people that are, you have to stop caring what other people think about you. Period.
Okay, and people do
Period.
worry about it.
You-
They're real
you
sensitive today.
If you're going to live your life according to what everybody else wants you to do,
Right.
you're not ever going to do anything. Don't even leave the house. Lock yourself in a closet. You can't do that. You got to do what you want to do. You can't be asking other people's opinion all the time. You wouldn't get anything done. Do you think Trump asked anybody's opinion about
I don't
stuff?
think Trump really cares about what people think. And that's,
He's on my Instagram.
well, what he do? Anyway, going to some more
Okay.
underrated
yes,
players.
I guess I can be done. We can come back to it because this is kind of long.
Yeah,
It's
because
important.
you're stretching today. I'm gonna call you Stretch today. I would say that
And I don't care what you think.
you never do.
I'm saying if you got to be successful, you got to stop caring what other people think.
Okay, there's a guy from the '80s,
Uh-huh.
Michael Cooper. He played for the LA Lakers.
Yep.
And to me, he's one of the most underrated players of all time. Michael Cooper played in a lot of those big games, big championships with Jabbar and Magic and Rambus. And let me tell you something about Michael Cooper. Probably, if not one of, he might be the greatest defensive player of all time. Larry Bird said himself that nobody could guard him but Michael Cooper. Michael Cooper is the only person in the finals that could slow Larry Bird down. This guy was skinny, he was a beanpole, but he was quick, and he had all the all the regular fundamentals down where it came to playing defense. He knew where to be. He knew Bird's and other players' tendencies, and he was great. And nobody made enough of him either. So that's what Michael Cooper from those '80s Lakers teams, one of the most all-time underrated players in the NBA. Wanda,
Mm-hmm.
anything else? Or can I just keep talking about sports?
No, because I do have something to say here. Hold my juice. I marked the glass, but don't take any. Oh my God, no. You know what about the pet in the pawn shop? We talked about that last week, didn't
Yes,
we?
we did. Oh, you're going
I'm
backwards.
sorry. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, well, there was nothing else on that list. But wait a minute, I got
Hey,
something
Wanda's
else.
got something. It's called nothing.
Yep. I'm glad you know what that word means because that's exactly what you're going to be getting from now on. Nothing. You can read between the lines. Okay, 10 habits that will dramatically improve your life.
All right, tell us
And
one.
this isn't just for you, Stuart.
Okay,
Although you could probably, are you going to listen?
I'm listening.
Me
I'm all
too.
ears. Look,
You need to. You need to listen.
Okay.
Okay, stay away from people who erode your quality of life.
You know anybody like that, Wanda?
Yeah, I know somebody like that. No more phone, tablet, or computer in bed. Or panties.
How does tablet and panties go together? I don't get that.
I don't write the stuff. I just print
Oh,
it out.
okay.
Okay. Maybe somebody added something. Okay. This one's for you, Stuart. Number 3. Appreciate the here and now. You can't be always looking in the future, always about the past. You do that, don't you?
I always think about the past. I elaborate on the past.
All the time.
You learn about your future through the past.
But you live in it, dude. You're supposed to pick it up and bring it with you, and you just.
I'm your husband, not a dude.
You're still stuck back here, just I'm here in the past. Here's your checkbook. You want a checkbook? When I met you, you was writing checks to McDonald's. You were. Yes, you were.
Yes, Wanda likes to make fun of me because she thinks I was like an old lady in my 30s writing $5 checks for a Big Mac meal at McDonald's.
No, $5 was for gas.
And $5 for gas. Yeah, I actually gave the kid, here's $5. I won my gas. I don't know. I just wasn't in the debit cards at the time.
Okay, we don't have to yell. You know what? We go from the house to the grocery store, we gotta get gas. We go from the grocery store to the movies, get gas. I mean, come on. That's the perfect time. You need to look back at number 2 and look into the future.
Another one, real quick. One of the most underrated players of all time. Everybody talks about Shaq. Everybody wants to talk about Jabbar, Wilt, Russell. How about Akeem Olajuwon for the Houston Rockets? This guy did everything. He could dribble, he could drive, rebound. He was so dominant in the center, and his free throw shooting for a big guy was actually good too. And that segues into free throw shooting. Look at Karl Malone, another all-time underrated player. Had 32,000 points all time. I think he had like 14 or 15,000 rebounds. And his free throw shooting for a big guy was enormous. And when you turn that down.
What? I can't hear you.
Do you want to talk on? Go ahead.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm still on the same list. Okay, I told you it was important stuff. I was going to try to keep it brief today because I'm not really in a good mood because
Wanda, one thing about you is nothing brief.
Somebody in my circle has been very rude to me today. Number 4, realize that things aren't always as you perceive them to be. That's a big one for you, isn't it?
How do I perceive you, Wanda?
You just perceive everything just negative.
No, I don't.
You're a very angry elf.
I was just talking great about some underrated players. I'll be talking negative in a few minutes about some more overrated players, but go ahead.
Okay, number 5. I think everybody can learn from this one. Get started even though you might fail. Because I think failure comes from not even trying at all. Right?
That's true.
Thank you. Do you want me to continue on or you got something to say?
Wow.
Stare at me like that.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, number 6, get organized.
Okay, we all should be organized.
Okay. That one's boring, but 7, Start a collection of the things that you truly resonate with you, like important stuff. You know,
What resonates with you, Wanda?
you want me to give you a pair of my panties
Why do I want to do that, Wanda?
because you put in that box that you keep with my stuff. You know, it's kind of wicked and stuff, but I like it. It's wild.
Is that the magic box?
The magic box. Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. Why are you trying to act like you don't know what I'm talking
But
about?
I know.
Because you don't want them to know.
No, I don't want them to know about the magical box, okay?
Okay, well, they know now. There's a magic box.
Woo, genie
Okay.
in the bottle, baby. Go
I'm
ahead.
almost done. Number 8, do something that reminds you of who you are. Number 9, say no. I tell you, I've been practicing that one lately. You hear you and the kids every night for dinner. I ain't been making nothing. I tater tots, pizza rolls. Here's peanut butter and jelly, corn dog, whatever they can fit in the oven themselves. Fine. I ain't made dinner in like 5 nights, and I'm stopping. I'm going on strike.
One of the most overrated players of all time. Let's give it to Russell Westbrook. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Russell Westbrook thought he could run this team on his own without Kevin Durant. Look what happened without Kevin Durant.
I have number 10.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. And you know what?
I have number 10.
He, to me, it has a little bit of, I would say insecurity, immaturity about Russell. And that sort of takes away from his game. He needs to take the game more seriously. Another more overrated one is Carmelo Anthony. And I'm bringing it into the now, the more current players.
Our time's up.
And I'm telling you right now, go ahead.
I just have number 10, which relates to you. So listen up, Stuart. Stick to realistic goals. The show is only 21 minutes long. Time to stop talking. I'm sorry.
Thank you for this edition of 21 Minutes of Sports. I am your co-host, Stuart Mason. We're going to break down some more football when we come back. The next edition, Wild Wanda will talk about
Stuff.
whatever she talks about. Thank you for tuning in. Love ya.